for all the veterans that think that a home is 0% down, why don't you explain why it's not really 0% down?
Yeah.
Because you mentioned this at one of my events
True,
before.
true. Yeah, so even just using my own experience, right, with the investment property that I purchased downtown, at the time, I was very, educated on the process. So the VA home loan, it is a zero down payment, right? Zero down payment. However, there are many associated costs with purchasing that home.
Want to explain those costs?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you'll have your closing costs. That's the cost of doing business on each transaction side. So that's one of them that, they can be negotiated and offset, negated. You also will have your PMI if, you're a certain rating or less. But also, everything from your inspections, the appraisal on the other side, and, just a few other, just the moving expenses in itself, right? So, and all of those, they add up. And the one that's really, a kicker at the end, buying down the points, buying down your rates. So you're locked in into your loan. And as you're, if you want to get within that payment, that monthly payment plan, you have the option to pay, extra on those points and percentages to, get your rate down. Now, hopefully your realtor and agent is going to let you know about those expenses.
And if they don't, go to Micah.
Definitely. And so it's a matter of not having those surprises, right? I was, locked in with all of my expenses lined up, and then it's like, we're actually going to need a couple more thousand if you want this payment at this price. So, but it really is just the education on, the expenses associated with it and having a plan, So, but that really is my mission, to focus and educate on the how-to and those reps and execution.
Well, for those of you veterans out there that are not sure who to pick for realtor, might as well pick someone who is an experienced realtor, who has been in the service like yourself, and who can give you the best strategies, advice, tips, and even ways to save your money when it comes to your investment in a home, since that's such a big American dream investment.